What is up, and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I know you have lots of other options to watch, but you decided to come back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello. So today's introduction is going to be really short because I feel like the title is very self-explanatory. I'm going to be doing the small YouTuber tag, which I'm going to be answering 10 questions that are from a list of a tag that some other small YouTubers created. I just wanted to do this because I feel like I am getting a little bit more traffic and I'm getting more subscribers who don't know me or don't know me in regular life, and I just wanted to give you guys some more information about myself and just so you guys can get to know who you're watching. Okay, first question is, what is your name? My name is Rachel Clark. I go by Ray, and Clark is actually my married name, and I've been married for about 5 months. I originate from Rio Linda, California, which is just on the outskirts of Sacramento, and it's very small. If you guys know who Rush Limbaugh is, he talks a lot about Rio Linda. I think I said his last name right, Rush. But currently I do live in Sacramento with my husband. Surprisingly enough, this next question was on quite a few of the lists that I was researching. It's how tall are you? And I don't understand why that is such a big deal. I mean, I'm behind a camera. Why does it matter how tall I am? Just for sake, I'm 5'3". I like to say I'm 5'4" because I'm like 5'3 and a quarter. But on normal days, if I've had too much coffee, I'm probably like 5'3"-ish. Number 4, how many siblings do you have? I only have biologically, I only have one brother by blood, but I feel like I have 4 sisters because my brother married the girl next door and they knew each other since they were 5, and so I count her and her 3 sisters my sisters just because we grew up together since the womb. I could do another video on that because it confuses a lot of people when I say I have 4 sisters and then they're like, but I thought you only had one brother. It's hard to explain, but that's how I feel, that's how they feel. I feel like they're my family. They're not like a second family, they are my family. Number 5, what inspired you to make YouTube videos? Okay, this is a question that I feel like I could answer for a very, very, very long time. I have a huge long answers to it, but I am trying to make my videos shorter, so I'm not gonna make it too long. So I started watching YouTube when I was about 13 years old. Right off the bat, I started watching this YouTuber called Charlieissocoollike, and he is British, and that's obviously when my obsession with Britain also started because I fell in love with him. I fell in love with like his crazy challenge videos, and I just thought he was super cool. So when I fully became obsessed with Charlieissocoollike, I started researching other YouTubers, and this is when I was like 15 and I came across Shane Dawson. So I started watching Shane Dawson's videos, Zoella, Jaclyn Hill, all of these different types of people, all of these different types of YouTubers, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with creating, and if you guys know me in real life, I love to act. That's something that I am really, really passionate about and I want to pursue as a career. Having YouTube where you can film yourself and kind of be in your own movies, I love that aspect of it. And then lastly, on this answer, I've always just liked filming myself. I'm very self-indulgent. When I was younger, me and my 2 other sisters, whenever they were over, we used to make home videos and we would put on skits for our family, and they were just the funniest things. Like, I'm sure if I found the tapes now and I watched them, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is not okay. But in the moment, I was totally like, wow, I'm hilarious. And I'm still like that. So number 6 is, why should people subscribe to you? And I don't really have an answer for this because honestly, I don't know what my channel is going to be. I have lots of avenues that I want to take it. And if you are a type of person who likes seeing different types of things, like you're not just into conspiracy videos, or you're not just into makeup tutorials or reviews or hauls or lifestyle. If you're not into just one thing, that is why you should subscribe to me, because I promise you guys I'm going to be doing lots of different things until I find something that I absolutely want to just stick with. Number 7, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? That's a loaded question. That really is like a really huge question to ask somebody. It just says, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? But with my channel specifically, I really do hope that I am actually uploading 2 times a week, if not more. Or I really hope that I have owned my editing skills and I know a lot more than what I know now. So I still have lots to learn, and I'm learning new things every time I make an upload. I learn new stuff about this and new stuff about that. So I have no idea where I'm going to be in the next 5 years. I hope maybe we'll have some kids. I hope maybe we'll have a dog or 2 and maybe a couple cats. But one thing for certain, I know like 100% for sure I want to see in my 5-year future is that I'm still putting out videos that I enjoy and that I resonate with and are topics that I believe need to be talked about, or at least stuff that I truly am passionate about and truly love. Number 8, what message are you trying to get across in your videos? I think this kind of ties in with number 7 that I just said. I really want to make sure that my videos are positive and are things that I am passionate about, and I just want to get across to other people that you are loved, you are here, and I just want to show that to other people. I know that life can be really scary to a lot of people, young and old, and I don't know, I feel like just in our society that you can really feel alienated, especially with social media. I really want people to know that they are not alone and that there are so many other options rather than just being by yourself, because I am a person that if I feel alone and I feel like nobody wants to talk to me, I'm not going to reach out and talk to that person, and that is normal for me. Even though I find myself to be a very extroverted person, it's something that I struggle with. Number 9, who are your favorite YouTubers? I already kind of said this in my earlier answer when it was what inspired you. My favorite YouTubers currently, I actually don't really watch Charlie McDonald anymore. He doesn't upload as often as he did, but I do love his science videos. I feel like they are super cool, and I think his newest one was about why sleep is so important, so make sure you go check that out. I'll put it down below. My current favorite YouTubers are Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Morgan Adams, and I think that's about it. I do really enjoy Jaclyn Hill's videos. I just feel like she doesn't post a lot of videos that are what I like to watch. They're kind of just like promotional videos, and I know that she's gotten lots of hate about that. I totally understand what she's doing with her life, and I don't feel like there's any need to hate on that. So number 10, I actually should have done it as my second question, or like one of my first ones, because it kind of doesn't make sense at the end, but it's how long have you been on YouTube and do you have any other channels? And I have technically been on YouTube for 3 months. I have put out other videos, but they were more like I'd put out 2 covers last year. I tried to put out another Get to Know Me, but I had no editing whatsoever, so I posted it with all of my mess ups and my blurbs and my cuts. So that was like, I mean, if you think about it, it was just as long as my previous video, so it was like 44 minutes. But to me, it wasn't good, so I put it on private, and I put my 2 covers on private. I don't really feel that confident in my singing voice. I don't feel like it's something that people would want to watch, and I don't want others to like make fun of me for it. So I didn't delete them, but they're still there. If you guys really wanted to see it, you will have to strongly convince me, so probably won't happen. So yeah, I've had my channel for like, I don't even know how long, since I was a junior in high school, and I even started putting videos back then, and I filmed a couple videos back then, but I was just way too insecure and too scared about other people from school seeing my videos, or other people that I knew in my life like asking me about it in person. That's why, like, if you ever see a copied link of my channel, or like the direct link to my channel, it says Maymay's World, and that's the channel name I originally put into it. I was gonna like make that a part of my brand. I was gonna be Maymay instead of Ray. It was Maymay because my little cousin called me Maymay. She couldn't say Ray. It was a bad joke, and I don't know how to change it, so if you guys know, please help me out. But with that being said, if you yourself want to start your own YouTube channel, do it, because even though this past 3 months have been really hard for me, getting to learn things, getting to know when I should be filming and when I should be editing, and really trying to learn how to discipline myself to a new schedule. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And I was actually really scared that I was going to start doing these YouTube channels or YouTube videos and then noticing that I didn't like the editing, or I didn't like that I had to film, or I didn't like something like this. I actually really love it, and I didn't know that before. And my advice to you is you will never know unless you try, and who cares if other people watch you? If anything, they're probably gonna be proud of you, or at least they're gonna appreciate that you had the guts to do it. I know that in my personal experience, there are people that I've known from high school and I didn't even talk to that have reached out to me, and they're like, hey, I think that's really cool that you make YouTube videos. I wish that I could do it, but I'm kind of scared. And I just feel like that's really cool that it's bringing me connected to a lot more people, and I just want to keep putting videos out there that I really, really enjoy. It doesn't matter if you have an iPhone, it doesn't matter if you have like a rinky-dink GoPro, I don't know, like if you have any type of camera, do it, because it doesn't matter. You don't need to start out being this super professional person who knows how to edit and who knows how to film and who knows how to do this and that and this. It doesn't matter. Everyone starts somewhere, and sometimes your journey starts somewhere else than another person, and that is okay. So if you feel like this is something you want to do, absolutely 100% do it. And if you do start a channel, make sure you comment it down below or message it to me, because I want to support you guys. Okay, last thing in this video, I want to make sure some person made it to the end of this video. Comment down below botanical, B-O-T-A-N-I-C-A-L, and that way I will know you actually watched this, and that would be pretty cool if you did. So thanks guys, love you, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later, and yeah, okay, bye.
All of your attention, you know time keeps on slipping. This ain't no child's play. Keep it on going, I got something to say. I'm like
1 E-N to 2 E-N, I only want the products brand. I'd rather be a poser than be the ones that I cannot stand. Whoa, what'd you say? I didn't catch a word. I heard the slur in the speech and a lot of yeah, I wanna be talking about me, but apparently